Suki. What's up, bro? Ibanez RG 370. Let me have a look. Ooh. Pretty. Very, very pretty. I think it's a fantastic guitar, the way I look at it. Let's break it down. All the specs in very Suki language that I know. So, I think it'll be a really, really comfortable guitar. Really fun to play. The only thing that might be a little bit of a challenge for you will be the bridge, the Floyd Rose bridge, because it has like the tremolo bar and that thing. So to tune the guitar and to restring it is very, very difficult. It's a bit of a steep learning curve, but I mean, you know how to, I assume, replace drum skins, so it shouldn't be too difficult. But yeah, that might be a bit of a deterrent, but it's a very, very good guitar. Like the RG series is amazing. I have an RG as well in the cupboard, so very, very nice. And then let me check. Boss wah pedal will be amazing, and let me just check Ibanez Gemini. Oh yeah, the Steve Vai one. Sick. Yeah, no, I think that'll be perfect. And then Vox. Man. I'd still go digital though. It's just easier for a bunch of stuff. Like the money you're gonna spend on the pedal and all the other pedals and stuff. Like I think it'll be a bit bit less flexible than if you go digital. Yeah. The guitar, yeah. I think the guitar will be really, really cool. Like, I think it's just really, really cool. Like, I would get that. Just because it has right amount of frets. The RG is generally just like such a comfortable shape to play. So, and it has the single coil in the middle. So it'll be a very, very versatile guitar. So yeah, and I think you'll definitely manage the Floyd Rose bridge. So you'll be fine. But is it your first guitar, or do you have one already? No, then if it's for your first guitar, I'd get something a little bit cheaper, because that one is a little bit more in the sort of mid tier. So I'd rather get something a little bit cheaper, just in case the guitar isn't really engaging for you. But yeah, I think like a Fender Squier or an Ibanez Geo might be the better ones when it comes to the entry level stuff. Because yeah, the guitar you sent there it's a mid range guitar. It's quite a kitted out guitar. Oh, it's pre-owned. Okay, model lower. Not sure I like the idea of it being someone else's than yours. It's not too much of a problem. This is pre-owned. Very, very nice. I've owned second-hand instruments quite a lot, and generally they'll be very, very good. Only thing you'll have to do is change the strings, and that's about it. Change the strings, clean it up, and that's about it. It's at least not like a car where the depreciation's gonna kick in. But yeah, depends how much lower the price will be. Because if it's just gonna be like, let's say maybe 10%, nah, I think at least 30%. Will be good. holistic guitar skill wise? Is it okay to start off with the electric first, or do I have to own an acoustic? So, my first acoustic guitar I bought 2 years ago. I started on electric. And there wasn't really that much problems that I encountered. Only thing is like my right hand strumming rhythm I never really developed, because that's such a acoustic thing to do. But you have drums, so like it's you'll be fine with it. Yeah, your rhythm is already already solid. So Ibanez guitars are great. The quality control can be dodgy. Buying used gives you the potential of one being set up better than factory new. Yeah, no, that's true. That is very true. Yeah. Very, very true. Plus, they also sometimes they set it up so that the action is a bit higher, just so that if it gets shipped to a place with different temperatures and humidity and everything, that the neck doesn't bow too much and have everything buzz. So, yeah. But yeah, the quality control is really something that you pay for when it comes to really premium stuff, because then it's like really checked, like every single one. Where a mass-produced model, they'll be sampled ones. Like they'll be, right, we're gonna check every 1 in 5 or 1 in 10, and based on this one's quality, we're gonna assume the quality of the rest, and that's pretty much how the process goes. I was learning guitar after learning drums because my motor skills are already accustomed to large body movements to drumming. No, I think the skills will be very transferable. Like you're doing a lot of fine motor skills as well with drumming, so you'll definitely be able to transfer a lot of the skills. For a total beginner, I feel like the feel and playability of a guitar is paramount over almost any other factors. Absolutely, yeah. Like, forget about tone, forget about appearance, forget about brand. If the thing feels physically comfortable, it's absolutely a much better buy than anything else. The physical feel, because now this is going to be your foundation. So, yeah, as it says there, Squire is really, really good, and yeah, yeah, Squires are really, really underrated. Gone wrong with Gretsch. I've only played on one Gretsch, and yeah, people love them, but for me, they're just a bit bulky. They're very, very bulky. I think you can learn, can self-learn, or do you need a tutor? It does help to have certain input in it. But like if you just join the stream and send me like some practice videos or something, I can just literally tell you, do this rather or do that rather. Like you can maybe later down the line get yourself a tutor or something. But yeah. New Gen clothes a bit lesser and a super budget. I feel like if I can play banjo, I'd be unstoppable. I'd be like a force of nature. Yeah. Oh man. If I can play bluegrass, then I'll also feel like a soldier just. freaking cool. This thing is so difficult. The main thing is, what's up, bro? Shagwa. Buy a cheap ass guitar, need to feel good and get basics proper. Yeah, like, I mean, the thing is, everyone starts on a crappier guitar, and they'll learn their basics and everything there. Like, you don't need to start on a premium model. Like, I know some drummers who started on pillows. And it's all about just the motions and everything. You don't really have to worry too much about like the premium materials and all that stuff, and the tone, just the physical feel of it. Yeah, Sonic is absolutely right. It does have to have a proper setup. Like, you need to, yeah, literally exactly what Sonic said is correct. It just has to have a proper setup. Yeah, pillows. Yeah. Like, I had one friend who had he pretty much played on his bed. Like, he'll put a chair next to the bed, and then he'll like just kick on the physical ground, and then he'll hit the pillows as various things. And he's like an incredible drummer. That's the way he started. So pots and pans probably annoyed your parents quite a bit. Bruh, it's more an economic condition than a mental condition. But like, I can see it being a little bit disturbing. Like, you walk into your roommate's room and you're just like, yeah, I can see that being a little bit horrific. Yeah, no, the setup is definitely a bit better. Like, yeah. Doing some sus stuff with the pillows, yeah, bro. You know, they must have started printing faces on pillows. Now, if you're gonna be printing yourself an anime waifu on a body pillow, then I think we really need to have a talk. Change one thing about when you started playing guitar. Would have started trying to write melodies instead of learning scales. That's very interesting. Like like that stuff is useful for contextualizing things you already know, but as a starting point, it really doesn't really make sense. It's kind of like learning all the words in the dictionary before you've learnt any sentences or any phrases, or before you've even read any book or something. That's kind of like the alternative. I have a BC Rich War Beast. Oh man, the ultimate sweat guitar. That print Matt Goscar. Oh man. You disagree with you would have started trying to write melodies instead of learning scales. What do you disagree with? There's more value in learning how to write than learning how to play. Playing will come natural when you write. It's an interesting perspective. Like, I wonder, because I would take it in 3 steps. Like, I would first learn songs, then start writing, and then deal with scales. I think, at least for me, it'll be very difficult to write something if I've never learned something. I don't know what certain tendencies are. I don't know what certain habits are that maybe will be useful. But yeah, I do think it should precede like the theory and the scales and everything. But I think I've been streaming every day for like since last year. There's just certain exceptions, like some weekends when I'm not here, or just when I'm not here, then I won't stream. But other than that, if I'm here, I'll be streaming. Tim Henson, my man. Ja, Tim Henson is just... He's really, really good. And... yeah, he's classically trained. Yeah, he's very good. Learning songs is useless in the end, unless you want to play in a basement band. Much better start writing as soon as possible. If you know bar chords and a few chords, you can write stuff that you enjoy. Yeah, sure, but I disagree. I really like being able to play a bunch of other songs. Yeah, I disagree. You think you're Arnold Schwarzenegger? No. Nah, he's much bigger. Yeah. 23 years. Oh, geez, dude. Yeah. No, you have quite a few years on me. Yeah. Like yeah. I think maybe my hesitancy for writing is just I don't I prefer learning what other people have written than writing my own stuff to a significant extent, just because stuff other people have written is so interesting and challenging. And yeah, I think I'll eventually start writing stuff, but yeah, right now the creativity isn't really a major factor for me. So streaming on 25/01/07. Wearing the same t-shirt as your first stream. Fun stuff. Oh my word. Damn, dude. Yeah. It's been a while. Prefer Schwarzenegger. Yeah, yeah. When I started learning guitar, other songs, they lost the magic that they had before. And I understand what you mean. Like it's very much yeah. No, I get you. Yeah, yeah. There's a sort of beauty to having a complete blank slate and not having any sort of point of reference. I think you write the most personal music and the most sort of authentic music in that state, because you aren't really drawing from any influences, because there are none. You pretty much just write what is inside of you. But now, after learning so many songs and stuff, everything you write will be informed by everything else that you've already listened to, that you've already practiced and everything. So I get the benefit for that. It's also a big reason why a lot of people don't want to go to, let's say, music school or something, because they feel like the theory would hinder their creativity rather than enhance it. And yeah, no, I think that's pretty much it. We had Pressure and Time by Rival Sons. No, unfortunately not. Blank Slate. Yeah, like I read Troy Stettinger's I think one of his books, and like he sort of approaches on the same thing, where you don't want to write by rehashing things that other people have written or just editing them or something like that. You want to actually write your own authentic sound or something. So most great writers either never took lessons or learned theory later in life. Yeah. It's a very, very difficult sort of balance to strike, because some people never learn theory, and then for some people the theory is an enhancement rather than a hindrance to their creativity. It's sort of a tool that you can use. It's like learning how to use a hammer. You can use it in a certain way, or you can learn from a mason exactly how to do this stuff. But yeah, learning from them might improve your technique, but also might rob your creativity. So it's a little bit of an issue. What's up, Mr. Doe? How's it going, Mr. Doe? Back from the bakery. Jimi Hendrix, for example, never took a lesson. Yeah. No, man, I mean, there are a bunch of them. Dimebag Darrell as well. But then the caveat is, we're not Jimi Hendrix. We're not Dimebag Darrell. So it's like, oh my word. Man's back from the bakery, yeah? Yes, I get exactly what you mean. Thank you, man. Very glad. Yeah. No, there is a certain beauty and uniqueness to never having taken lessons. Yeah, Mr. Doe, your playing sounds quite unique. Exactly. And that's I think a bit of an issue with music today is everything is a repackaging of everything else. Nothing is as extremely unique or breakthrough as it was maybe in the 20th century, where people didn't have all these banks to pull from, especially when it comes to just the songwriting process. There's so many guitar stuff, and then but it's like it depends what your ultimate goal is, because there are certain things that people have done which made sense, and you want to at least walk the right path to a certain extent and then deviate. But it's sometimes difficult for us as beginners that when we don't even know which direction to walk in at all, so you're just stuck at starting zone. Yeah. Thank you, man. Yeah, this is Ibanez Halberd. Very, very rare. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed. I learned tablature and got caught in a box playing others' music instead of my own. Yeah. I'm in that box at the moment just because I want to develop my technique. Like, I want to get a lot better. And the thing is, things people have already written expose certain limitations of my technique. Because I can write stuff, but I'm going to write whatever's most comfortable for my technique, which means I'll be compensating in certain things and I won't really be expanding my horizons when it comes to what I can play. So I need to get rid of this hindrance to creativity, being my technique. And then once I'm able to play whatever I want, I'll be able to write whatever I want. At least that's my logic. Hopefully it works. Resolution. What's up, Decay? How's it going? Oh man, I'm coping. I'm hoping it's gonna be a what do you call it? An exception. The writer plans out the song before he experiments. No, I get what you mean, but like I don't wanna have to write around bad technique. I want to make sure that my technique is in the state where it's able to do whatever I want. Like if I had, let's say, I only knew how to carve a certain type of wood based on the tools that I currently have. If I wanted to maybe carve stone, I'll need certain tools and certain techniques. And as a result, right now, I'm only able to carve wood, but I would like to carve stone. So I need to learn how to carve stone so that I don't have that limitation on my capacity for creation, if that makes sense. Yeah, I am using a plugin. I'm using the Neuraldsp Archetype Petrucci, and it's very, very fun. Very, very nice. Let me just check where that. Practice it. Oh man. Technique improves with practice. Yeah. Steve Vai has perfect technique, but doesn't summon records. Yeah. But I mean, that the thing is, for him, it's not necessarily about the money. It's about the exploration of technique itself. It's the exploration and the journey of learning how to play is the end for him and for Paul Gilbert and for the majority of these virtuosos. Like the money is purely a byproduct of what they're doing. And I mean, obviously, if you Yeah, Def Leppard on the other hand really didn't have great technique and sold millions. Yeah, it's all about I guess what the end is for you. For me as well. Like I just want to develop my technique. I don't want to necessarily write albums that sell millions and do all this stuff. If that happens, fantastic. But my main focus is getting better at the instrument. Yeah. They're musicians rather than songwriters. Exactly. I think that's the best way you could have put it. That's exactly what it is. And I also see myself more as a musician than an artist or writer. I'm much more of a musician. I'm so interested in the instrument itself and just getting better at certain things just to be able to play whatever I want. So yeah, songwriting is the art of it. Yeah, I'm not an artist, at least not now. But yeah, but yes, man, it's been fun chatting and everything. I got to get to work now, so yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, it's early morning now, so I'm gonna get to work. But yeah, no, some very cool input. Yeah, a lot of 80s guitarists were classically trained college musicians. Damn, they really broke out of the mold. But yeah, Mr. Doe, Mr. Resolution. I'll see you guys, man. Thank you. Yeah, super fun. Have a good one.